Hello there, Alex Sturgeon, HobbyTown, HobbyPlex, and this is it. We've made it. We are at the end of our 2025 Jconcepts Indoor National Series Late Summer Dirt. That's a long name. Nationals track build. So I want to show you guys how it turned out. We kind of skipped a day. Yesterday was a banger. It was hot in here, hottest day of the week, and I was super tired. But I kept trying to put this pipe down, and when I got done, I looked at the clock. I'm like, man, I don't really feel like doing a video. So went home, went to bed, came back, finished it, and yeah, this is going to be really cool. I'm excited. I'm excited to show you guys this one. So, all right, we're going to start out at the beginning of the lap. So this is that drop off that we did day one. We did this drop off, and it works really good. It's a little squirrely up there right now, but I think it's just because the dirt needs another whack. I think I'm going to do that tomorrow. I watered it really good, and needs blown off and stuff too, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's pretty tall. I'd say that's about, from that side over there, it's about 2.5, 3 feet. Nice little landing. I will say the mod guys are going to be able to overshoot this, and that flat landing could be kind of crucial because it can kind of shake up your car a little bit. I wanted to show you guys something that we do here because we're basically sitting in the middle of the dirt oval, and the dirt oval has its own loop. Happens to be right underneath the B in that Hobby Wing sign. It stretches out about 11 to 12 feet. When we do the off-road track, of course, we build stuff on top of it because we don't really do dirt oval in the summertime. And so I bring out this box, and then I run the loop to my booth over here. Kind of looks like crap over there, but whatever. And this box kind of stays put, kind of protects the loop, and I put a bunch of dirt in front of it so that if cars do get over there on that side, they don't get smashed or whatever. So that's why that's there. I've had people ask me, what's that box for? I'm like, well, it's for our loop. So the loop extends out all the way to here. All right, so you're gonna go this bend. Here's the freshly redone entrance to pit lane. I'm gonna tomorrow I'm gonna go get another thing of that that black carpet that goes down, and that should prevent a lot of dust from getting up there. We'll see. That's gonna be painted. So you're going down the straightaway, down the straightaway. Straightaway actually ended up being pretty good. Went over it with the tractor a little bit. We got new wheels in the front of the tractor thanks to my son. My son's awesome. Put them on for me. All right, so normally we go all the way up here and do something around that bend, but for this track we're coming in a little bit short, so the straightaway is about 30 feet shorter than normal. So you'll drop in right here. Again, this is another elevation change type drop that we do here at the Plex. Pretty well known for it. So that's another probably 2.5 feet at the nearest to the pipe, and then probably 3 feet at the far end. And I did add some dirt to that down to make it more of like a drop off and more smooth, I guess. Then you'll shoot up here, and I put the pipe a little bit up, which made this actually a little bit better. So this is another drop. So you'll get right here, and then you'll drive off of that, probably right into the face of this little tabletop. There's a downside to this tabletop, but you'll probably see a majority of the mod guys trying to jump to the corner here. This is a round corner, and let me get over here. Hope I'm not giving you guys like motion sickness. So that pipe is straight, but you can see there's a little baby off camber right there. Honestly, I don't think I made it. I don't think I put enough dirt there to make a difference whatsoever. So it looks off camber, but then actually if you drive on it, it doesn't really feel off camber maybe. I don't know, maybe it will. I actually thought about, while I had the tractor out, picking that pipe up and adding more dirt there to make that more of an off camber, sort of like a bowl. But I didn't, so it's fine. Whatever. All right, then you come to this corner, and this corner is up. And I know I've said this in the past. I like to say I'm 5'11", but I'm actually 5'10". That top of that white pipe right there goes to about where my chest is at. So we'll call that probably 4 feet, 4.5 feet, something like that. Anyways, it's one of the tallest sections of our track, and it's right now there's a lot of grip there. I don't foresee there not being a lot of grip. So then you bomb down this thing, and this is never really straight either. So You can see the bend in the pipe there. That's never really straight, so it's kind of a round. So it kind of plays on that corner. It's kind of round. And then I wanted to show you guys this. See that rust back there? This is the stuff that I see. I'm sure other people see it, but look, our place, the HobbyPlex Indoor, is 15 years old. It was made in 2011, September 1st, 2011. So it's 14 years old, but whatever. That's a long time. We've had a lot of stuff happen. See these dings on this garage door? Both of them. I'm actually going to put some stuff over that so it looks nicer before this race. And thought about tearing this whole thing down right there, but behind it actually looks worse than that. And so what I did was I just stacked up a lot of that pipe, kind of put lipstick on a pig, and just sort of covered it up. I might tomorrow still. I'm going to try some Krylon, some white Krylon, and see if I can just spray paint over that so it doesn't look as terrible. This right here, there's no banners here because I'm still expecting some banners for this race, and I wanted to have room for them, so that's where they go if we get them. If we don't get them, I'll put something there. All right, first set of our 6 doubles. So this jump is here. This was actually here. This has been here since the Pro Tech race. I added a little bit of dirt to it. Probably didn't need to on the face of it, but I definitely did need to on the landing of it because I widened this corner out a little bit. So you'll go double, then you'll hit this one, and then you'll hit that one, and then you'll go into this banked turn. I didn't want to get rid of this bank turn. This bank turn was cool. I spent a lot of time last night and today kind of deliberating in my mind exactly where I was going to put the bank turn. At one point it went a little bit higher, but then it pinched off the section that I'll show you guys last. So it's still a bank. I mean, you can see it clearly here on the video. You know, it's a bank turn, and actually when I was testing out these jumps, made sure they worked, and I got it in this corner. That's going to get gripped up pretty hard, and guys will have to be kind of cautious right there. It's how do I put this? The Plex here is never going to be buttery, concrete, smooth racetrack. Just never is. We have a brand new tiller. I have tilled this dirt and tilled this dirt, and I was going to say something else, but it's just our dirt kind of is clumpy. I don't know what it, you know, it's just kind of the way it is. I've tried different methods. We've tried steamrolling this at one time, and it all did the same thing. So this turn, we'll get another treatment with the packer wet to see if I can even make it more smooth, but you know, I know what I'm gonna hear next week, and that's fine. I'll be in the pits the whole time. I can hear all you guys. But anyways, you know, as it grips up, you know, we're gonna have to probably glue the outside edges of our tires and stuff like that too. This is just a short little straight, and yesterday this little thing, this little speed bump right here wasn't here, and when I tried to track it, I was like, man, it's missing something. Like something doesn't feel right. And I thought, well, I need to slow this corner down a little bit. And so with some of the dirt that I had left, I put the speed bump here. To be honest with you, the way it's shaped, you probably won't even notice it. You can come in there pretty hot. I will say that this corner does sort of reach out and grab you. What I mean by that is it's you know, it's angled. It's angled a certain way, and it's right after this, so you can, and I'm not going to bury that. I was going to curb that, but I'm like, no, why would I do that? So you'll do that roller, and then you'll come into this roller. This roller's a little bit bigger, and it sets you up for the triple. The triple, I kind of think every race should have a big jump, sometimes more than others. If it's an 8-scale race, obviously you're going to have big jumps all over the place. 10-scale races, you know, most of the time there's at least something. I will tell you, it's pretty long. It's really, really easy in mod. Like, there's not even, I mean, look how wet that is. I was making it in mod, but I was just landing on the very top. So in mod, this is going to be very, very simple, very, very easy. As the track gets more and more grip, it's going to be a very, very raceable track. And I don't foresee any problems with this triple for the mod class. That being said, our guy who's been helping us, Dylan, he came out here yesterday with his 21.5 car that he's going to run, and that is definitely not going to be a 21.5 triple. So the one class, the 25 independent class, you guys are double singling, I think, the whole time. And I made it that way. So it should be really smooth for you to double single to this corner. The expert stock guys and the independent stock guys, who knows, man? Maybe, I don't know. Of course, we are having tech. Tech is mostly the battery voltage, weight, all that good stuff, and of course to make sure you're in blinking mode and make sure that your motor says what it is. So, I wouldn't shock me if expert stock makes this triple, but it also wouldn't shock me if they came up just a little bit short, maybe half and half. Maybe half the guys in that class might, and half of them won't. Wouldn't surprise me at all. So, might even surprise me if it wouldn't surprise me if the stock guys, the 17.5 class guys, are going to look at this and try to maybe gear their stuff appropriately to clear this, you know? Because it definitely will be faster if you clear this thing than if you were double singling it. All right, you guys ready? This is the badass part of this racetrack, and I actually went home last night before I stopped short of building this part of the track last night. It was like, what time did it start raining here? I think I got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I got everything done. Did all this by myself. You know, it's kind of like a problem-solving thing, too. You know, you're looking at stuff like, how do I want this or whatever. I stopped short here, so I had a clear mind. And then I put this in here today. So you'll land this jump, then you'll turn, and then you'll come, this is a bad angle, but you'll come up, then this one, and then you'll come up again to this one. So if we come over here and look here, you can see, can't even see the pipe from way up here. So we're gonna go down there and I'll show it to you. Okay, you see it? So triple, pipe, 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 and then pipe. And at one time, this one that you're looking straight at, that one right there, was actually over to the right by about almost 2 feet, and it felt kind of too easy and too fast, and so I moved it over, and then it felt just right. So again, it's trying to use some elevation in a new way. So you can see I put that corner right in the middle of that uphill elevation, right? And then this one, I just measured it out and found the middle, and I put that right smack dab in the middle of the two, and then the top one. And then you roll over here and jump off again. So let's go up top and I'll show it to you, and then we'll get out of here. I gotta tell you, this is the first time I've actually been up here. I know that sounds bad, but I've been down there for the last couple days. And, oh, what's that doing? Man, that looks really good. That's actually really cool. So yeah, so there, straightaway. Hope I don't drop my phone. Straight down. That's gonna be an interesting angle because it's very looking very down. That jump, and then over here, all the way up to the back, bam, bam, bam. I will say, mod guys, back there, those 6 jumps, they're pretty evenly spread apart and they're very low. It is going to be very easy to over jump those, every single one of those, because they don't kick or anything. It's just, if you hammer it, like you can almost land right in the face of that one. In the bank, bump there, we'll have some white paint to show what those are. The big triple in front, and then the zigzag up the hill, and I can see everything. This is my normal standing spot. So if we go down to where I don't normally stand, I've tried standing down here. I just crash when I do. Like, if you ever, I don't know if I should be saying this, but if you ever want to find my Achilles heel, stand in my spot on the driver's stand, because it'll ruin me. Especially if I have to stand all the way over to the right, because for some reason my brain does not like it at all. So yeah, look at that, you can see everything. This is great. I love our track. I hear a lot of complaints sometimes, not complaints, but a lot of like, oh, the driver's stand's so tall, I hate it there, blah 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 blah. But the one good thing about our driver's stand and the clear span building that we have is there's no poles, and you can literally see everything. And as long as the marshals stay on their buckets, you can usually see over the top of any marshal's head too. So I don't know, this is sick. It's really nice up here. It's freaking hot down there still. Back by the banners, I was putting those banners up, holy crap, I was sweating. But up here, shoot, it's nice up here. Anyways, this is another long video that doesn't need to be as long, but man, I just love showing this off. All right, so the next up, we won't take another video until I put the paint down. I'm hopefully gonna have the paint going down on Sunday night or Monday, and then there'll be the true reveal for this thing. And I cannot wait to paint this, because the paint is really gonna accentuate everything. It's just gonna look so awesome painted up, you know. It's gonna be sick. So good times, man, good times. Can't wait, get everybody here. This is gonna be a banger. This is gonna be a good one. This is a little different than what we normally do or what we have done in the past, so I hope everybody enjoys it. And yeah, this is good stuff. All right, make sure that you make sure that you subscribe, like, tell your friends, all that good stuff that YouTubing people have to say to try to entice you to become a viewer of their channel. And yeah, all that good stuff. See you later.